Hey everybody, this is a continuation of the last couple videos we've been uploading this week. Yeah, you know the deal, it's a conversation, it's mostly me talking, blah blah blah. I mean, who would have thought that we'd be reviewing a movie 2 months early? Look at us. Look at us.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
Okay, so this next film, I originally was not gonna see because this film was not in the festival until a couple of days before it was screened. And this film is the new SAFDIE brothers film, Uncut Gems.
Oh, you saw Uncut Gems?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. For those who are not familiar with Uncut Gems, it is this movie that Adam Sandler's in, and he's actually trying because he's working with real directors and he's not like working with his friends. This is a real movie. So yeah, I saw Uncut Gems.
And it was good?
Well, I'm placing it after this is from worst to best, and I'm here at this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so he did it was good.
Tell me what I went through to see Uncut Gems.
No, you tell me what you went through to see Uncut Gems.
Oh boy. Okay, so this was the film that I was lightly intoxicated.
Oh, God.
Okay, so here's what happened. I was kind of disappointed that Uncut Gems wasn't playing at New York Film Festival because it was playing at Toronto. And I was like, why isn't it playing at New York? Because their previous films, Heaven Knows What and Good Time, starring Robert Pattinson, future Batman, he's going to be amazing. Those two films both take place in New York. Heaven Knows What takes place all over Manhattan because it's about homeless drug addicts, and Good Time takes place in Queens because it takes place in Queens. And I was like, why the fuck isn't Uncut Gems? Why isn't it? Why?
Then the New York Film Festival made a tweet that said,
we're doing a special screening on October 3rd. We're going to give you some clues, and then the tickets are going to go on sale, so pay attention to this thread. And then I was like, is it going to be Uncut Gems? And then I looked at the replies to that tweet, and everyone was tweeting the gem emoji, the diamond emoji. So I put their Twitter, I had their notifications on, and then one day they tweeted, hey, Uncut Gems is on sale. I texted as many people as possible, and I was like, hey, I'm seeing Uncut Gems on Thursday. Do you want to come? Everybody responded, and I was like, oh, crap. In the wait list, I lost my spot, and I was like, oh, no, I'm fucked. I went to go try it again to, go get my ticket. And then someone texted me like, hey, I can go, as I was about to get my ticket. And so I impulsively responded to them. I was like, give me $30. And so I got them a ticket too. I'm sorry, Pumi, I couldn't take you, but you didn't respond at the right time. So when I bought my ticket, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to see 11 movies instead of 10. But then the Uncut Gems screening conflicted with one of my other screenings. And I was like, fuck that movie. I'm seeing Uncut Gems. I'm just going to waste a ticket. So I saw First Cow before I saw this film. I went and found my friend, and he's like, okay, we're sitting here and we're watching Adam Sandler like 30 feet away from us at this red carpet. I'm going to go get a drink because we already saw him. So he left. He went to go to the bar because there's a bar. And then I walked over because I was bored. I was like, I'm going to see Adam Sandler for 2 hours on screen, and I'm going to see him after for the Q&A. I go to him at the bar, and he's like, hey, what do you want? You know what I want when I'm at a bar. What do I want?
Whiskey sour.
Yeah,
yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Whiskey sour all day, every day. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, I want a whiskey sour. And he was like, all right, it's on me. And I was like, all right, that's cool of you. So the guy, he comes and he's like, what type of alcohol do you want? And I was like, I don't know. I just ask for the whiskey sour and they give me whatever whiskey they give me. I just drink it. I think he put Jameson in, and Jameson is super strong. So he puts it in. He makes the cocktail. He gives me the glass, and he was like, how is that? I take a sip, and I was like, it's good. So he gives me like 2 drinks. I drink my first drink in like 3 minutes. The screening started at 9 o'clock, and we were there at like 8:40 with these alcoholic beverages. And then it's like 8:55. We have 5 minutes left, and I'm still halfway done with this drink. I haven't even really started on it. So I downed the whole thing. We go to the bathroom and pee. We go to our seats. And I'm buzzed when this movie starts because I really didn't eat anything that day as well. So like anyone calling me a lightweight for only drinking 2 drinks in 20 minutes and being kind of drunk.
fuck off.
I got us the middle of the front row of the mezzanine. So like we're above the orchestra seats and we're like almost eye level with the screen. I was kind of worried But the seats aren't awful. But the people next to me they were fucking talking the entire time. They were like, oh, that's crazy. And like having their side conversations about the plot. Like, shut up, just watch it. You'll talk later. You guys are in a relationship. You'll see each other after. You're probably going to sleep together tonight. So like, can you shut up? Just stop it. Anyway, Uncut Gems is a great movie. Before the movie started,
The directors came out.
and they were talking about how they were writing this movie while they were projectionists in this theater that we were watching the film in. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, so this film, the style that they've sort of like cultivated over the course of their last couple of films, their shots are super tight. There's barely any master shots. There's barely any wide shots. There's a lot of like extreme close-ups, and it's a lot of quick cutting, and you don't see a lot of the spaces that they're in. It feels very claustrophobic, and that creates an element of anxiety for both of those movies that I've seen from them. They did another movie called Daddy Longlegs, which I haven't seen yet, but it's on Criterion Channel, so I will see it at some point. But those two films, Heaven Knows What and Good Time, along with the plots being thrillers in a certain way, the actual presentation of their films definitely adds a layer to the anxiety. But this film, it kind of pulls back a little bit because it definitely does have a more of a budget. It's sort of noticeable in a way. The shots are a little bit more wide. The film makes up for it in other ways to ramp up the tension and to make you feel like you're about to have a fucking heart attack. Because this film, you saw Mother, right?
Yes.
What was your feelings towards that movie? Your actual emotions? Like, did you feel like you were having an anxiety attack? Did you feel that way?
Not like an anxiety attack. I was low-key confused, but then like, because I remember I had to text you. I was like, wait, what was that about? And I was like, oh.
Okay. Well, whatever. And we're just going to disregard the fact you just said ugh to Mother. You didn't feel that?
No, I felt that. Like, get out of my house. This is my house. Leave.
Okay. So Uncut Gems, it has a similar level of anxiety for me for different reasons. You will notice immediately how loud this film is. This film is just wall-to-wall sound. All you want to do to the movie is yell stop, because it just pounds you with sound all the time. It's not like surrealist or impressionistic like sounds. It's just people talking. There's people talking over each other and arguing and yelling, and like you just feel it. Everyone's talking over each other, and it's so hard to decipher what is being said, but the sound mix is really good. So like the important lines of dialogue you will definitely hear that sort of matter to characters and all that stuff. So it's not like the sound mix was bad. It was that it was purposefully loud. Sort of like Dunkirk, but like it was mixed well. Because Dunkirk, the mixing was awful. And I don't know why it won Best Sound Mixing at the Oscars. That makes no sense when you can't hear lines of dialogue. Like, that's garbage. Like, you can make a loud movie, but you need to be able to hear things. Like, it needs to be mixed well so you can feel the sound and how loud it is, but you need to be able to freaking hear stuff. Anyway, Uncut Gems, super loud. The score is really amazing. It complements that element of the sound really well because it's so soothing and, like, vaporwave-ish and electronic, and it very much complements how abrasive and loud the dialogue editing is in the film. There's definitely a lot of thought put into the sound of this film, and you will definitely feel it. You're gonna be like, oh my god, just turn it down. Just turn it down, please. It hits you like a truck. It's crazy. There's an amazing blue color palette in terms of like the color grading and the color temperature, and it sort of matches the uncut gem, the titular uncut gem. And I'm going to get to the part that everyone wants to know, I guess. Is Adam Sandler good in the film? Yes. He is incredible. His character, he is legitimately the worst person. His character is another element that ramps up the tension as well. Because like I said, there were two elements that bring up the tension in this film. And it's the sound design and how Adam Sandler's character cannot stop with the I'm not gonna spoil anything about the plot, but like there's a certain thing that he does plot wise that gets him into deeper trouble, and he cannot stop doing it. It always makes you feel like, oh no, like why? Just stop. That's all I felt throughout this film. I just wanted to yell stop the entire time because it's just like too much, and in a good way. It's just like it's such a good thriller, Glenn. This is such a good thriller. This is what thrillers should be, and they haven't been like this in a long time. Like, when was the last time you saw like a mid-budget Hollywood thriller that made you actually feel that way?
I don't even remember.
Exactly.
It's been a while.
Exactly. This film is that, and then some, and more. It's incredible. What also amps up Adam Sandler's performance and what makes it so good is his chemistry with the female lead in this film, played by Julia Fox, who you don't know from anything because this is her first major film role. And she is going to be a star. I swear to God. She is going to, as soon as this film comes out, Julia Fox is going to blow up. She is definitely insanely watchable. Like, the camera loves her face. She brings a lot of levity to the film. And it's kind of crazy to watch this whole film unfold. It's this ticking time bomb. That's the whole movie. It's like, it's going to blow up. And it's great. It's a great movie. Who else is in the film? Idina Menzel is in this film of Frozen and Rent fame. Kevin Garnett is in the film, and he actually plays a prominent role in the movie. He does a good job playing himself. LaKeith Stanfield is in the film, and he's really good in the film as well, but he's not in it enough to be like, wow, look at this amazing arc. He's good in the film. He's good in everything. You know this. I would definitely recommend seeing Uncut Gems, seeing as though I only have like 3 other movies to talk about. Like I said, it's really anxiety inducing. It's hilarious. There's a lot of like crazy moments that are just so ridiculous you cannot help but laugh. This film is borderline absurd. It's just a really good thriller. Like, you don't get thrillers that are unpredictable but also inevitable at the same time. And I'm giving Uncut Gems an 8 out of 10.
Do you know when it's going wide or no?
December 25th.
Oh, Christmas.
I think it comes out everywhere.
All right, good. I'm going to watch it.
I'm gonna double find out though. Yeah, it comes out wide December 25th, and it comes out limited on December 13th. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, por favor. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.